Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the VA Blueprint series. So for today, we will be talking about these magic steps that I always recommend to my aspiring VAs. So people normally ask me, how do I start to become a virtual assistant? What do I need to do first? What do I need to know? Or in general, I just want to become a virtual assistant, but I don't know where to start. So the first magical step is you need to define your niche. VA comes in different types depending on their niche and skills. So, merong mga virtual assistant na general admin, executive assistant, real estate agent, podcast VA, medical VA, healthcare VA, may mga social media managers. So, madaming klase po ang pagiging virtual assistant. So, it's very important for you to define your niche and for you to assess yourself kung anong klaseng niche or anong skill set ba yung meron ka and what kind of industry you can support. Because guys, if you know your niche, it will help you to stand out in this very crowded and saturated market. A lot of people are now aspiring to become a virtual assistant. So you need to make sure that once you apply for that position, you will stand out among the other candidates. And guys, just a pro tip, client mostly hires someone who specializes in one niche instead of a do-it-all kind of virtual assistant. So guys, another importance is that it allows you to master your craft. So sa example ko kanina, you assessed yourself that, okay, I want to become a general VA. So if you decided to learn, to study, or to purchase a course that is related sa niche mo, you already know what kind of learnings, what kind of courses you need to buy for yourself para ma-improve kasi if you start becoming a VA and you don't know what you want to become, anong course yung bibilin mo? Sinong content creator ba yung papanoorin ko para may matutunan ako? Anong klaseng podcast or YouTube channel yung panonoorin ko kung gusto kong matutong maging VA? Kasi madaming VA ang gumagawa ng YouTube channel but they focus on different type of niches and they support different types of industries as well. Okay, so let's assume that you were able to assess yourself and you have your chosen niche. Now, the second step is you need to do your research and have an idea on your chosen niche. Guys, it will be hard for you to look for a client or to get hired by a client if you are still figuring out things. That is the hardest pill to swallow if you want to become a VA. Not all clients are willing to train their VA. And this is the main reason why. From the word itself, guys, virtual assistant, they need someone to assist them on their day-to-day tasks. So, if the client needs to train you every single day or with every task that they will be asking you to do you think you're actually helping them? Do you think you're actually assisting them? The answer is no. That's why if you want to become a virtual assistant, it is very important that you know what you are doing. Kasi not all clients are willing to train. I think if I'll give it a ratio, out of 10 business owners, 8 don hindi willing mag-train and yung 2 don has a very graceful heart and very giving heart na willing silang mag-train ng VA. So what if mapunta ka dun sa 8? Paano na? If you don't know what to do, paano na? And guys, if you were able to study, if you were able to do a research, if you were able to get a certification at least, it gives you more confidence to pitch your services. Trust me, if you know what you're saying, if you know what you're doing, if you know what they are asking, it shows. Maririnig nila yon, makikita nila yon, mararamdaman nila yon, even though the meeting is just virtually. So guys, let me give you an example. So let's say sa example ko kanina, napili mo na I want to become a general VA. Okay, now you are in the application process. You get invited for an interview, you attended the interview. Pero in reality, hindi ka pala nag-aral. Hindi mo pala inalam kung ano ba yung mga normal na ginagawa ng isang general VA. Now the client asks you, so, Leng, how do you perform or how do you organize your projects on a day-to-day basis? What kind of project management system are you using? And then na-shock ka kasi it is your first time to hear the project management system. Ano daw? Because us, as a normal people, we don't normally use project management system on a day-to-day task. Because guys, if you become a general VA, it's not just about email and calendars. So guys, gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, the HRs, the interviewers, the clients, they know if the candidate really knows what she's saying. Kasi I saw a video, medyo mangilan-ngilan. Hindi naman madami pero mangilan-ngilan. May mga nagsasabi sa TikTok that they are advising aspiring VAs na go mag-apply ka lang. Fake it till you make it. Guys, let me pop the bubble for you. Hindi siya nag-work all the time. There are times that you can do that. Fake it till you make it, I'll figure it out. But during the application, trust me, they know. Now, let's assume that you were able to choose your niche, you were able to study and do a research on your chosen niche. Let's proceed to the third magical step. And this is to polish your personal brand pack and your online presence. So this is the part that you will be creating your resume, your portfolio, your introduction video, your cover letter, and your professional photo. So you need to make sure that you have those 5 before you start applying. So guys, let me tell you this. A polished resume can make or break your application. And I was able to attest to that because I remembered I worked with a client and we were looking for a social media manager that time. I presented 5 candidates and we're about to review it on a Zoom meeting. And when we opened the resume of the first candidate, wala pang 2 minutes, sinara nung client ko yung window. Like, in-X out niya yung resume. And I will never forget that line na sinabi nung client ko na yon. Na ang sabi niya sa akin, you know, Leng, isa sa maituturo ko sa'yo or maipapasa ko sa'yo as a business owner for 10 years, sabi niya sa akin, he knows what kind of resume is worth of his time. Kaya sinasabi ko sa inyo guys, a polished resume can make or break your application. Another thing I want to share, guys, is that you need to understand cover letter is really important whenever you are submitting an application. So, wag na wag niyong iisipin na hindi naman masyadong kailangan ang cover letter. So, yes, I understand na normally talaga ang hinihingi ng mga companies, ng mga clients is resume, but it is a very, very plus point if you can attach a cover letter alongside with your resume. Now, for your portfolio, I know maraming nagtatanong, how can I create a portfolio if I don't have an experience? Guys, there are multiple ways for you to create a portfolio even though you don't have an experience. Pwede mong ilagay yung mga previous experiences mo, yung mga knowledge na natutunan mo when you are doing your research and your study. Pwede kang gumawa ng mga demo, mga videos, mga photos of attachment, kung ano yung mga natutunan mo. You can present it on that portfolio and just optimize it, make it looks presentable, and you're good. Now, for your introduction video, you also might want to start practicing speaking in front of camera because most of the clients are asking introduction video, especially virtual assistant agencies. They will ask for you to film an introduction video. So make sure that you will try to outline a draft of your introduction video as early as now so that once a client or an HR will ask for your introduction video, you are fully ready. At least hindi ka na awkward magsalita in front of camera and you have an idea kung ano yung outline ng mga sasabihin mo. Now, let's talk about online presence. I know that there are a lot of platforms. There are a lot of agencies. There are a lot of ways for you to apply as a VA. But my pro tip here is choose at least 3 platforms. In my case, I choose LinkedIn, I choose onlinejobs.ph, and Indeed. Kasi in that way, I was able to optimize my profile. When I say I optimize my profile, I create my profile on those platforms. Kasi if you apply as a VA through Indeed, through LinkedIn, or through onlinejobs.ph, ang unang-unang titignan ng client mo is yung profile mo sa platform na yon. And then maybe next is your resume. So it is important for you to optimize your profile in those platforms. So now guys, we are down to the last step. Let's assume you were able to pick your niche. You were able to do a research about your chosen niche. You were able to build your personal brand pack and your online presence. Now it is the time for the last step, which is for you to show up and pitch your services. So guys, I know that this is the last step, but I feel like this is the most crucial and the most important step. So I want you all guys to listen and to list down all the takeaways on this step. So the very first pro tip I could give you is that do not apply on any random jobs. Again, do not apply on any random jobs. So, again, in my example earlier, if you are a general VA, you assess yourself na, okay, I'm great with admin tasks. I can enhance my skills and my learning as an admin assistant. So I will apply as a general VA. That's it. Do not apply as a real estate VA, as a paralegal, as a healthcare VA if you know that the tasks that you know is for general VA. It will save you time and the client's time. Number two pro tip, write personalized pitches. Never, ever, ever use ChatGPT to write your pitch. Okay? Never. Because the client, the HR, the interviewers know if what you're saying on that email is coming from you, if it's genuine, if it's thoroughly thought by someone else. Okay? They know if an AI creates that email. Kasi guys, you can try to ask the AI to polish your email, but never ever let them create the email itself. So in my case, I am not an expert in the English language. Like I also have grammar lapses, a lot. Okay, but I make sure to draft the email itself. And another pro tip, I never ask ChatGPT to revise my email. I normally use Grammarly because Grammarly is an AI that is built for writing. So I trust Grammarly more than the ChatGPT. Kasi I see na malaki yung difference ng pag-revise ni Grammarly kay ChatGPT. Because if you install Grammarly, guys, maglalagay lang siya ng correction sa sentence. Magsasuggest siya ng better way for you to say yung phrase na yon. But Grammarly won't change the thought. Okay? Grammarly won't change the tone. So even though I send that email and an AI revised that email of mine, it still sounds like me. Okay? So whenever I jump on a call with that client, makikita nila na kung paano ako nag-construct ng email is ganun pa rin ako magsalita during the interview. So guys, that's all for today. I hope that a lot of you will learn from this video. Make sure to send this video to someone that you know is also an aspiring virtual assistant. So I'll see you guys on my next video, and I hope you'll subscribe on my channel so you'll get notified when I uploaded a new video. So bye guys!